Now. Okay, we are live. Welcome everyone to the ENG West London Premier League. I am not sure on my bandwidth how it's going, but hopefully you can hear me properly. Is it even work? Okay, let's just go with it, okay? Because I've not done this for ages because I've got serious internet issues wherever I seem to go, and it just seems to be causing a problem every time I do this. So it seems like I'm on 5 bars, but we're gonna start off.
Chris, use your body.
Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds.
Get in there.
We're just going to interact with this quickly and pause this. Good. And we're going to go off and we're going to highlight this. So we should be all good to go now. If we're not good to go, then I don't know what's going on. But welcome back to round 7 of the West London Premier League. And it's been a fantastic 7 weeks in the West London Premier League with teams starting to shape now for the season. We've gone into 4 or 5 games, especially with the under 11s, and we're starting to see a pattern emerging. Who is it going to be in the top 4? Who's going to be in the middle section? Who's sort of scrambling at the bottom to try and get themselves up the league? And for us, it makes for good viewing, good entertainment. And we've had some fantastic games, some good quality games as well. We're trying to avoid as much as we possibly can the walkover games. We can't avoid them sometimes, but games are getting very, very tight, especially with the older kids. They're a bit more savvy, tactically, a bit more educated as well. So for us, there's been some fantastic games, and I've put this up on purpose just to show everyone this is our West London Premier League game of the week. And this was the under 12s game versus Parsology, the champions, who haven't been beaten in 2 seasons, by the way, versus Skill Zone. And it was a 0-0 draw. Now, you're probably thinking, why, James, are you putting this up? It's because the game was so good. Now, if you go to, I'm going to post the whole match on YouTube tonight. I don't normally do that. I normally just post up the highlights. But I'm going to post up the whole match tonight. I want everyone to watch it and make their own assumptions. And what I loved about this game is the quality of defensive, in the defensive quality of Parsology, including the goalkeeper. And I don't mean they were being bombarded, but I just mean the quality of the defenders. They rarely can see the goal. And the striker for Skill Zone, what a player he was. And he was like an old throwback Alan Shearer. You're going to go and watch the game. I will post it up tonight before I go to bed, and you guys can watch it. But again, it was 0-0 shots. It was 16-8 goal attempts. Skill Zone had 10 more. Corners were even. Free kicks 11-4. No penalties. Passes completed 144 in Skill Zone. Parsology 116, and possession was 56-44. And like I said, the reason I posted this up is because I'm going to post the full game tonight, and you will absolutely love this game. It's like a throwback. Do you know those old Italia Serie A games when a 0-0 was a good watch? So please watch, okay? We've had a lot going on over the last couple of weeks where we've been away. Like I said before, I can't get internet in my house at the moment. It's really poor. I'm trying to do the live streams. It just don't come across really well. So I'm looking to update my internet. That's the wife's job, of course. So I've got to make sure that she's on the ball as well. So come on, darling, get that broadband updated for us, please. Okay, superb. All right, so we're going to start off with the highlights from this week, and then we're going to jump to a VO game, and we're going to show you the match between the top 2 versus ABC versus London Futsal. But before we do that, we have the Academy Cup coming up next week on Monday with our first ever Academy teams. Colchester, Wimbledon and MK Dons will be taking part in our first ever Academy Cup against highlight level grassroots teams and showcase teams. So there could be signed players, Cat 1 players playing, and I know there is Chelsea and Arsenal players playing in those games as well. So it's going to be a fantastic competition for whoever is watching or who is involved in the competition. It's going to be great. Then we go on to our first 3v3 launch of the season, and then we jump to Oxford United's ground. And then we jump to the 31st of October, where we'll be doing the ENG International Cup London Qualifiers, the first event of 7 to find the best unsigned grassroots players in the UK and Ireland. So again, for us, it's our favourite event of the year. All the best teams come to this, and Friday is the first time London, who always start off and who are the overall winners of our competition as well, because London do dominate the grassroots arena because of the dynamics, and the amount of people that live in London is just insane. So that's why they win, and London is probably on the map as probably one of the best cities in the world to attract talent. So let's go to our West London Premier League highlights. Let's just get rid of Game of the Week. I will be posting that tonight, by the way, so make sure you watch it. And let's go on to extension. Let's extend this out so you don't have to see me. And then we're going to go to interact.
Chris, use your body.
Thanks there to the parent for mentioning use your body. See that pass there that he's just made? That pass there is deadly. It's a deadly pass. He bypassed the midfield. He's bypassed the midfield and he's just gone straight into the striker's feet, which is what you should be doing in 7v7. Your first pass should be always the furthest pass, getting it to the striker's feet. It's very important that players understand that. Sometimes playing across the back isn't the best option. Bypass the midfielder. The striker could even hold it up, pass the midfielder. Or he could go himself, which he did there, and he got the rebound. There's the second goal for London Futsal. And again, ABC, who came second last year, were hoping to put in a better performance this week, but they were playing a very strong London Futsal side. And here is the third goal. This player here was absolutely fantastic. And again, strength of the striker here, big and strong, pushes the ball to his strong side and smashes the ball in. So well done to London Futsal there. They go top of the league in the under-10s. Fantastic performance from them, so well done. ABC were on a lot. They were on A and C pitches, and this is another good game between Premier and ABC, which ended in 5-5. And like I said, you're always told when you are playing the game that when you shoot, you always shoot across the goalkeeper. You never go to the near post. You always shoot to the far post, which is the distance which the keeper cannot, well, hopefully cannot reach if you shoot correctly into the side netting.
And again. Keep going. Come on.
Here's Ollie. And he makes it 2-0. That's a great pass there, by the way, from the striker. Such a good pass there. Again, it's another pass into the striker's feet. Fullbacks are seeing it, play into the striker, bypass the midfield player. It's so important that teams do this. Some good feet there by ABC. Good, great touch. It's a great pass. That is just quality.
Good effort. Well done, guys.
So unlucky there. That's a great pass there by the striker.
Jackson,
Again, another shot across the goalkeeper. If you shoot across the goalkeeper, you're going to have more chance of scoring goals if you go to near post, because 9 times out of 10 the keeper's got that bit covered. But here comes the comeback. Again, free kicks, very important in this. Keepers can't really feel the goal because they're so young. And again, it's a great strike. It brings ABC back in the game. Now, if you look at this, if you look at this point here, when the fullback, when the defender or right-sided centre back gets the ball, if you look at the space on the left-hand side, the winger should be in position there to receive it. There's no options. He had no options there but to just kick it long. Let's see what happens. Great striker play. It's a great pass. It's absolutely fantastic pass there, by the way. Split the defence. Great goal. But again, that first pass out, winger should be, offering more. And again, we've got the same situation. He's gone long again. And this time it didn't pay off. What a goal. Drove inside on his right foot. What a goal, by the way. There's Hamid walking around. Hopefully he's done a good job, guys. He normally does. But he's a bit of an idiot sometimes. And I think this made it 4-all. I think this was 4-all. This is really good. I think I've got 2 more goals. It's crazy how many goals left. Now the kick-ins. The kick-ins are important as well because, again, the player's come too close. He's come too close. He's standing behind. Good pass into midfield. Not being picked up. Good strength here, by the way. Great pass. Great goal. Well done to the parent, keep encouraging those kids, so important. And I think they got the goal back. No, that was it. That was it. It's 5-all. And here we have an under-8s game. Oh, this is the under-12s game. This is 24 versus Southall. Good goal there. Good cross into the box. I think there was a couple of diving headers done in this game as well, which is quite fun. Let's see what happens here. Touch. Oh, strike. Great strike there. Again, it's that first touch. When you take that first touch, you need to understand it. Have you built a picture before you take that touch? Because you're going to get intercepted. I think that's what really defines really good players, is that when that ball comes to them, they can make that decision and they've built a picture before it's received. So, goal there by the striker. A little defensive mix-up. More aggression needed to get that ball out of the box.
Press.
Goal there again. Fantastic. The ball just got played over the top. And the striker's just committed and gone through, so well done to him. It's a great touch there. I think he just said Noah. Oh, great save. And they get the rebound? Yes, they did. Well done. Not easy, like playing in these. It's not easy. If you've got new teams and then they're learning, never easy. Trust me, never easy to win football matches in any level of the game. If you're competent, it's just difficult week in, week out. It's just tough games. Here we have 24 versus ABC in the under 11s. Oh, that's a great ball and a great goal there by ABC. Let's just go back and have a look at that. No, we've really got to appreciate good goals. Let's just go back to the beginning again. Okay, so the ball gets played. 24 football player receives it, loses the ball, but look at the vision. Look at the ball in between the two defenders, and he slots it past the keeper. It's fantastic football. You can't, that's football IQ right there. To play that pass and see it, well done to him. Football IQ right there. Play that pass and see it, well done to him. Okay, here we go. We've got 24 on the ball here. Ball's been received, ball's out wide. I love natural wingers, lefties. And the goal is scored. Well done to 24. Again, they created the width on the left-hand side. Just got a cross into the box. The cross wasn't perfect. But, they got a goal from it, and that's what's important. Sometimes you just got to get that ball into the box. Here we have, oh my God, it's like an ABC bloody match of the day tonight. Here we have them versus Skill Zone, and then the 5v5 dynamics is very much 1v1. It's very dualistic in terms of how you want your team to play, but it really comes down to individual brilliance in this. We don't really see teams playing a lot of football, like in terms of the older age groups, but it's all about 1v1s and how you can stop them and how you can benefit from them. And how do you benefit from them? Well, it depends on how the team's set up. The team could be set up in a 2v2, a 2-and-2 formation, or a 1-2-1. Most teams build on a 1-2-1. Teams that want to create more of a block will create a 2-2 narrow. But again, the pitches are really big for the under 7s and 8s. So again, if you've got an individual player that can run, he's quick, he's strong, you're gonna love this. That's for sure. It's a great pass, by the way. Good goal there by ABC. Again, little mistakes like kick-ins, and make sure you take your kick-ins properly, and you take your time. And even in the 5v5, does the keeper really need to be in goal? Can the keeper come out and join in? He always can get back quick enough, but it's always good to maybe create an overload. Great touch. Great finish there by Skill Zone, so well done to them. Let's scoot over to the next games. Okay, we have Tap versus Skill Zone under 8s. Let's see how this develops, this goal. Again, good run down the line. And he finishes. Well done, young man. I think he's the boy that won the football at the weekend. He got purple, the only kid out of 16 that got purple. Thank God for that. I would have been giving away a lot of footballs if people had got purple. See, that's a decent pass. That's a good touch. Maybe he could have done it quicker, but he's receiving on the back foot, which is great. But they've lost the ball. It's a tidy finish there by Skill Zone, but the ball into him, a little bit better execution, more speed of thought there. But it was the right idea. So you're not going to be disappointed with your player if he's doing the right things. And I can see this is a hockey penalty here by Skill Zone. Did they actually score this? Did they go outside the box? Let's have a look. Was that even outside the box? That's something. Chris, you can have a little word with you here, mate. I don't think that was outside the box. Let's have a look. No, he must shoot outside the box. Now he's standing right on the line of the box, so I doubt that he's actually scored outside the box. Let's have a look. No, that should have been disallowed, that goal. Chris didn't see that, and he will be reprimanded at the end of this live stream because, again, these little things here are completely unacceptable. Now we have another one. And let's see what Chris does here.
Severin, get ready, Severin.
This must be outside the box.
Go.
That one was just on the line. Just on the line, give or take. But they are very,
On your toes, Severin.
you know, you could give a call for that one not being inside the box as well. So that has to be outside the box, that goal. Now, Skill Zone won by a margin, but doesn't give it a good excuse. Now we have Jollof Sports, that's Inventive. Inventive have improved massively this year. And they're looking probably to go and win the league this year, if I'm being honest. Great touch. Oh, what a goal, by the way. What a goal. Very clinical, composed, set himself properly. It's a great goal there. Away comes Jollof. Great touch. Great body feint. Good goal there by Jollof. Jollof, one of our good friends at ENG. We've probably known them the longest out of nearly everyone, to be honest with you. I think they come to our first ever tournament years and years ago.
I'm inside the box. The line. Go! Yes!
Inventive have really improved and they've got one team in the league. Hopefully that increases to more than one. I know this is a really good team. It'd be nice to see them having more teams in the league this year. Next season.
Mark! Number 9's on his own. I'm a good long score. Good support.
Not many corners get scored in these games, to be honest with you. That's a great strike again. Who is that player? If anyone from Inventive is watching, another fantastic. Is that Erlong? I think he's playing for the West London Premier League in the Academy Cup, which is going to be good fun. Great kick in, by the way. Great kick in. See, nice and quick. Ball down, bang, play. Well done to Inventive. You've done fantastic this season. You've got some big games ahead of you. Long may it continue. Okay, that was our highlights done. This is the highlights from the week before, which we're not going to go on to. Okay, so let me just interact here. Just pause this. Just go out. Open it. And here we are. So well done for the highlights there of round 7. I don't think we've got time for round 6. I want to just talk about how do you play the game? Like how I'm going to go into the under 10s game between ABC and London Futsal. Yeah, Erlon, that's it. Samantha. So we're going to go and talk about this game. The London Futsal ABC game, and again, it's just something different that we're going to offer. Is it going to come on? Here we go. Let's just interact here. I don't want to interact with that. I want to interact with this. Now I'm having a right nightmare here. Let's have a look. ABC game, and again, it's the same different that we're going to offer. Okay. Let me just extend this out. Let me just extend this out. Let's unlock it and extend. Oh, okay. I'm just going to cut it up so we can extend even more. Okay, let me just extend this out. Let's unlock it. Extend. Cool. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be divulging into this game here. Okay, let's go to similar. Is it possible? We can just go here. Lovely. Lovely. And let's go. Lovely. Okay. So let's talk about this game here. And I love talking about football matches because this is what we ENG do for a living. And we're just gonna like talk about the game as such. How should you play the game of 7v7? That's for me is the most important thing. So let's get the volume on. Can people hear the volume? There we go. People hear it. Here we go. So we have a goal kick. So the first thing you look for is when you're playing is that you have your two defenders that are split. That's what you generally do. Now you've got your left midfielder. He's probably sitting a bit too much, too close to the defender. I don't know. I don't know how Shaz sets himself up. But ideally, you'd probably want him higher so he can drop back into that position. He can drag the winger higher, further up to his own half. But generally, you'd want him a bit higher up. But again, coaches are different, and there's no right or wrong in football. And this is the beauty of it. People say that you should do this, should do that. No disrespect, but it's not, written in stone what you should or shouldn't do. If someone wanted to play 0 defenders and 7 strikers, then maybe that's how he wants to play. That's just how it is. So let's see the game develop. Oh, he's played across. Again, why do you do that? So he invites pressure. He invites pressure from a defender. Defender receives the ball. Striker then gets isolated. Then they create a 2v1. Ball gets played out. Decent pass into the striker's feet. Great touch, by the way. Strikes. Keeper saves it. Great save by the keeper. He can't keep that one out. And that there's a really good goal. And I'll tell you why that was a good goal, because it's well set up. Let's just go back to that again. Okay, we're just going to go back to that again. I think it comes from there. And again, good reset by Imran. Good pass there to the fullback. Looks like they've got a good relationship.
Zach, who are you marking? Zach, you're marking.
Great balance here by this boy. And a great switch as well.
Play. Chris is there. Turn.
Now, anything that you can spot or that you want to have a look at? Good defending there. Now this is a bit here. Now, who do you want to take the kick-ins? Do you want the winger to take it and the fullback to drop in, or do you want your fullback to take it? If he plays a bad pass, then maybe they could create an overload and a turnover and then go and score. So it depends how you do it. Some teams have the winger taking it, drops it back to the fullback, then they can just reset and move again. Or fullback takes it, like now. But midfielder's got to show. So the midfielder's just shown there, as you can see. That's number 15, I think, by eyesight. And you can see on your left-hand side, the midfielder for ABC has clocked it. Okay, so let's see what happens. Receives it. Great pass into winger. Shut down quickly. Good shielding of the ball. Ball gets played. Can they get themselves out of trouble?
Yes, I can.
No, they've got them caused too much trouble for themselves. And now they're set again. Not the best pass out. And nearly a goal. So that was nearly a goal there for a thing. So here's the goal again. Okay. That's good setup. That's a good little start to it. So the striker comes in. Should the striker be doing that? Like, there's no point. Striker just needs to stay still. He doesn't need to invite. He doesn't need to give them he's making a decision for him, but not in a positive way, because that pass there has not been set up for the winger to come and close him down. So if the striker's gone in and the winger has seen that and he presses the right centre back, then for me that was set up properly. But to go in on your own against a 2v1 literally is like, what is the point? You're just wasting energy, to be honest with you. So let's have a look. So look, he's out the game. Done. He's running round. And now he is now not stepped in wide, because now if you look at the left midfielder, the right midfielder, sorry, he is free. But let's look at his eye line. So he looks like he wants to go inside. And there we go. Ball gets played into the channel in between midfielder and defender. Strike. And this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. You should be backing up that striker shot. And if you're not, you're lazy. So well done there to London Futsal. We're going to just go. Let's just go to a shot and goal. Come on, load up, please. Load up, load up. So well done there. You're going to load up for me. You're going to be a pain in the neck. Okay. You're going to be a pain in the neck. Oh, we're back. We are back. Okay, let's have a look. Let's not interact. Let's interact. So here we go. What I love about this moment, if you look at this moment here, striker's just turned the midfielder or the winger. I'm not sure. But look at the stride pattern of the left midfielder. He's hungry. He wants to get up the pitch. I love that. Look at him. He's ready. Like he's ready to move, which I love. Fantastic. Let's go. So where's he play? He plays to the other side. But look at the winger. He keeps going. And he's in the box already. I love that. He's in the box waiting for that, waiting. You know, he just he's hungry for goals, which is fantastic. Now let's see how ABC play out. Here we go. Are they inviting pressure? Now, this is what I like. Striker's gone in, but look at the midfielder behind. He's not having it. He's not going to let that boy in midfield get that ball. What I would do is, if I'm a midfielder, I'm dropping into the gap on the left-hand side. That's where I'm dropping. I'm not running there, because if you look at the striker's in his eye line, so he's going to be blocking the striker's passing lane. So the ball gets intercepted, wins it back, which is great. This is, you know, if coaches are serious about their football, and again, they love playing those balls into the striker. What happens here? Good shot, just a little bit wide, but again, losing the ball. Let's see how London Futsal set up again. Now this time, look at that. Look, let's go back again. Let's just go back. This is good to watch. I don't know where I've gone back to be honest with you. I've gone back to here. Now look, watch. Rather than go across the pitch, he's gone to the winger. Okay? This is just basic stuff that you can learn, or anyone who's a student of the game enjoys. There's so many different ways you can play out. Do you see that? That ball, they want to play to that striker. And I would as well. If I've got a striker up front who's like him, I am playing it up to him all day, every single day. I'm going to back him up. He's free. Look, look, look. Guy's a menace. Absolute menace. How do you deal with people like that? I don't know. I don't know how you deal with a player like that. He's an absolute nuisance. So again, delay pass. Got hit on the turnover. And then there's a attack. Let's just stop it there.
Side on, Joe.
Let's have a look. Let's get out of here. Can I pause? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Lovely. So, as you can see, that was our review show for tonight, and I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I'm going to do more breakdowns of games and stuff moving forward. I really enjoyed doing that. I watch a lot of football at the weekend, so it's like something that it's not something that I've like sort of known. It's like when you watch games week in, week out, you get to see patterns and how different teams play. And what is the best pattern? The best pattern is what's good for you and your team. It's like not every team is the same. No one has to play the same way. Of course, we don't want negative football. That's one thing we don't want, where teams are just kicking the ball for the sake of it. What we do want is a plan, an idea, and that idea to come into fruition, where it ends in you winning a football match. So, like I said, fantastic, some fantastic stuff we've seen tonight. All credit goes to the players, the coaches, and the parents for bringing their kids down. But other than that, guys, you have a great evening. I thoroughly enjoyed this. We look forward to our big events next week. And our under 8s, 9s, and 10s are in action this Saturday as they carry on where ENG, West London Premier League, in half term.